to this conference. This year has been tragically marked by the brutal, unprovoked and unjustified Russian aggression. It led to an immense humanitarian and human rights crisis in Ukraine. Severe restrictions of fundamental freedoms in Belarus and Russia had other devastating effects. These developments had a decisive impact on the OBSE comprehensive security. Given these circumstances, the Polish chairmanship focused its activities on the vital role of documenting human rights violations. Ladies and gentlemen, in some countries, including Russia and Belarus, members of civil society face harassment, persecution, and acts of intimidation. Last year, in this forum, we declared to closely cooperate with civil society and to maintain human dimension matters high on the agenda. With 3 supplementary human dimension meetings on consequences of the Russian aggression, we provided civil society with relevant fora for joint discussion and work. We also convoked Warsaw Human Dimension Conference. It was the biggest meeting on human rights in the OBSE area, serving as an important platform for human rights defenders. Dear guests, the OBSE has used its accountability to address the consequences of the Russian aggression. 2 Moscow mechanisms were involved in the scope. The OBSE Office for Democratic Institutions and Human Rights has been constantly working on human rights monitoring in Ukraine. We take note of your recommendations regarding the jurisdictional gap. Indeed, it's taking place. Indeed, development of international criminal justice are key in the fight of impunity. We will continue to work to ensure that perpetrators of human rights violations committed by Russia are brought to justice. Distinguished guests, as the OBSE chairman in office, I wish to express my gratitude to all civil society organizations working in this forum. I appreciate your broad expertise and take a note of our commitment presented also during this meeting. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good evening to everyone. Sorry for being late a few minutes. We just landed and directly to this precious conference. Dear Minister Rao, Excellencies, distinguished civil society representatives, I am very pleased to attend the closing of the 2022 OBSE Parallel Civil Society Conference here in Warsaw. The role of civil society has been recognized by the OBSE all the way back in Helsinki Final Act on the so-called Fourth Basket. This led to the establishment of Helsinki committees in many of our countries, some of which are still active and with us today. Civil society played a crucial role when the Berlin Wall was torn down, kick-starting the transition to democracy in much of our region. This crucial role that civil society had played and continued to play in this historic transition was recognized by the 1992 Helsinki Summit, where our heads of state called for increased involvement of civil society policy activities. The active involvement of civil society in OBSE meetings and activities ever since has become one of the greatest added values of this organization. No other intergovernmental organization comes even close. Like democracy, a conducive environment for civil society and human rights defenders cannot be taken for granted. In many parts of our region, we have seen this space shrinking. Like democracy, space for a vibrant and diverse civil society needs both protection and promotion. Minister, Excellencies, dear participants, engagement with civil society will be a key pillar throughout the chairpersonship of North Macedonia next year. Engagement with civil society will also be crucial in our overreaching goal of making a difference for people on the ground across our region. In strengthening our engagement with civil society, I intend to undertake several concrete measures. First, ensuring the broadest possible participation for civil society in our OBSE meetings and activities. Second, in my guidance to my special and personal representatives next year, I will encourage all of them to engage with civil society in the implementation and fulfillment of their respective mandates. And third, and in response to one of the key recommendations from the Stockholm Parallel Conference last year, I am considering the establishment of a CIO Special Representative on Civil Society. Dear participants, as I have asked to keep my intervention brief, allow me to conclude by thanking all of you for all your efforts and work leading up to this conference. Your outcome document with recommendations will be studied carefully, also as we are further elaborating on our own priorities to be presented at the first meeting of the Permanent Council in January. I thank you for your attention. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister Ascani, and for good news saying. It's really important when our recommendation was. Thanks. So next, our leader for OBSE, which we really want to hear your comments. It's haklary, OBSE General Secretary.
So thank you very much for this invitation. And I think it's so important that we always meet ahead of the official ministerial council, because indeed this allows us to get your input, your recommendations, which are absolutely crucial to our work. And I would like to start with what you said at the beginning, the need to strengthen the OBSE commitments and also principles. I couldn't agree more, and I think this is really what we have to take away. Is this a failure of international organizations? I think it's always important to reflect. But let me just say, we did not sleep into that crisis. Last year, we recommended that I make more use of early warning. And I did, unfortunately. I had ample reason to do so. So on several occasions, I raised my deep concerns about the military build-up in the Permanent Council, and I provided official early warning that as an instrument that was only used for the third time in the history of the OBSE. And the chair, our Polish chair, and he played a very important role for the security dialogue, coming to Vienna himself. Like at 10, I think 56 were ready to engage. One did not. So what I'm trying to say is, no organization, as effective as it is, and I think we're an effective organization, can prevent the will of an aggressor. This is a real tragic time, because the war against Ukraine is wreaking havoc on the people of Ukraine, on the citizens. It has a devastating impact on the neighboring countries. But I have to say I'm proud of that. What we have achieved is, together, I think, also with institutions who are there, we have found an innovative approach to continue our support to Ukraine. We are working with a range of states, It's all extra budgetary funding and organizations to prevent and combat human trafficking, to ensure that survivors are supported, to work on demining and so much more. It will be highlighted tomorrow also in the ministerial. But we have also ramped up our support to other countries that are impacted by the war. Moldova is so much affected, but also Central Asia and Southeast Europe. We work on climate, we mentioned that, on anti-corruption. And in this context also, we initiated a special pillar of the platform for Ukrainian women leaders, peace builders and human rights defenders, in order to provide a safe space to share some of the key challenges they face. Wars are never gender blind. They affect women disproportionately. And as a result, we now have further tailored our activities and products to support the women and developed a special toolkit to prevent and help prevent and respond to gender-based violence during war and post-war settings. And allow me just one last point, because I think it's important that we not only listen to the recommendations, but we also try to implement as many as possible. So last year, I remember we recommended that we find better mechanisms to support women in conflict. And after the MET last December, I inaugurated the networking platform for women leaders. And the objective really is to support women that are active in peace building, conflict resolution and mediation. And again, this network provides a safe space for them to share best practices, to learn, but also build connections. And as part of this, we've also launched a mentorship program in September. And there were participants from Ukraine, but also from Afghanistan. Let's not forget the plight of women in Afghanistan, but also Georgia and others. So thanks again for recommendations, and I hope you can implement as many as possible. Thank you so much.
So the next one, which we are looking forward to hear recommendations, is Seve.Macedonии, who is the executive director. Please.
Thank you very much, dear Minister Rao, Minister Osmani, colleagues, dear friends of civil society, Yuri, Alexandra. It's good to see you again. Again in Poland this year, because we were able to meet also in Warsaw for the Warsaw Human Dimension Conference that the chair of the OBSE was able to convene this year. And as we know that the relationship with civil society by the OBSE, in particular for here, is an integral part of our work. It was very important to be able to convene such a meeting after 2 years, in which the human dimension implementation meeting was not possible. And I say this because, as we all know, we have the Helsinki Principles, and we have a number, and one of the most advanced set of commitments and international rules in the OBSE documents. But the key that we all struggle with is about implementation. And so the Human Dimension Implementation Meeting is the mandated meeting for all participating states to discuss with civil society, which means the organized citizens of our countries, the implementation of these principles. So this is something that is not only integral to the OBSE comprehensive concept of security, but is integral to the work that we do. As you know, we do it in 2 weeks, but we do it throughout the year in a number of activities that we do, whether it's about elections, hate crimes, Sinti, or parliamentary work with many countries. So this is very important to us, and we are looking with very strong concern about the repression against civil society, which is happening in a number of countries, specifically in the Russian Federation and in Belarus. And this is a reason, I think, for concern for all of us, because when the space for citizens to speak out is restricted, the choice for different policies can be taken also at the governmental level. There are no check and balance. So this is very worrying. At the same time, I think we are all very much encouraged, and congratulations again to the 3 members of the Civil Solidarity Platform, which were awarded the Nobel Peace Prize. this year. It happened the day before, the day after we closed the international conference in Warsaw, and many of them in Eurosasha were there with us. So this is, I think, a strong encouragement of the relevance of the work that is done by civil society and by all of us. So briefly on Ukraine, we have also been active from day one, as Elga has mentioned. Also from our side, in here we started monitoring human rights violation immediately, remotely, and now we have developed a system of monitoring of the ground, which has led to the publication of the first report in July, and the second one will be coming in the middle of December. We have conducted more than 120 in-depth interviews of witnesses and potential victims of these war crimes against humanity. So this work will continue in 2023. But not only that, we are supporting the Ukrainian Parliament, some of the legislation which has been discussed, code of conduct of members of Parliament, new law on political parties. We are working with the Supreme Court and the Prosecutor General on the accountability issue. Of course, there is unfortunately a gap at the international level. But let me say, as someone who was involved in the setting up of the International Criminal Court, well, we have 3 members of the UN Security Council that are not similar to the International Criminal Court. That is an issue for the international community to discuss and to address urgently, because it will not be only Ukraine, it will be also other crimes that cannot be prosecuted and have accountability. So I wish to close here. Thank you again for the support, and we look forward to discussing also some of the recommendations that we have included, which are relevant to our mandate in the spirit of openness, transparency, and frank cooperation with all of you. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we have. I will do that. So here we really thank you for reminding about our Nobel Peace Prize, because we still a little shocked, sorry, but it's really important to remind that memorials here, representative, we are here and we free enough to fight for our freedom and for democracy issues in democracy choice of Ukraine, but Ales Bilatsky, still in the jail, is an individual Nobel Prize laureate, and he second times was handled and put in the jail because his choice, freedoms and democracy for Belarus don't have any other opportunity to show in such a regime as Lukashenko. So when we speak about gap of accountability and needed prosecute such important thing like war crimes, but saying violation of human rights, it's all this started in our region for Belarus. So Lukashenko and Putin both need to be prosecuted for such cruel breaking of principles of human rights. So just remind you that Ales can reading you. That's why in such cartoons you can find address where you can send information, send a letter, and most of all, Ales don't take this letter because jail in Belarus is not place for freedom of communication. But administrative of this jail will know that Belarus is waiting for all the world. So we just ask you to do the simple act which supported Ales in the jail. Next, our commentators is Teresa Guerrero, who is the representative of Freedom of beýan.
That we don't have a lot of time, so I will be very sorry. In my communications with Minister Brown, Minister Osmani, dear colleagues, excellencies and friends, it's really a pleasure to be here. And what I would like to say, first of all, is that OSCE will be a different organization if the CSO would not be as present as she is in our daily life of this organization. So I think this is very important, but this is also something that is present in the foundational documents of the organization. CSO is a source of legitimacy of our work, and that's the reason why it's so important to count on your collaboration, on your inspiration, and on your work. So thank you for that. Thank you also for preparing this UNCHA declaration. It's a lot of work, and we will take good note of it, and I'm sure that we'll continue to work in some of your recommendations that are quite substantial. But I'd also like to tell you, since the last time we were together, last year, the world changed. And changed due to the war of Russia. We have now a completely different situation that is a very challenging one for an organization like OSCE. But again, I would say that more than that, OSCE has a future, has an important future, and has to continue to work to strengthen its capacity to really face the big challenges ahead. And to tell you the truth, what I can see is that as an organization we have been able, and we heard the Secretary General, we heard Matteo, and what we see is that the organization was able to respond to some pressing issues. And this is something that we need really to underline, because it gives us also hope that we have the right instruments. Let's strengthen them, but let's be also clear that there is a need of political will to continue to strengthen the organization. Regarding Ukraine, we'll continue to work with Ukraine, as we have doing so far. We'll continue to denounce and speak out about all the violations in the different participating states regarding media freedom. Unfortunately, the situation is it's a very big one, but it's an additional reason for us to continue to work even more. And I think the war really showed something very important. First of all, it was a war very much engineered by the misuse of freedom of expression, together with the complete shutdown of any critical voices. So this is very important, and it took quite a lot of time. And in the other side, what we see, and I think it's important, is we see that we have the good reporting of independent journalists working on the ground. And this is also very important, not only for us to know what is going on the ground, but also because they are collecting evidence for future accountability mechanisms. Thank you very much, and continue your work, which is a very inspiring and important part. Thank you.
So next one, we please come here, Margaret Sederfeld, President of OBSE Parliament Assembly.
Mr. Foreign Minister Rao, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it's a true pleasure to stand here today. Civil society has a part in all democratic society. With a civil society in place, the civil society that can act independently is the best guarantee for security, for economic growth, and for a good society overall. For OBSE Parliamentary Assembly, we support the civil society. We do it. We cooperate with civil society when it comes to our election observations. Civil society is always a part of our group. There is also, I have appointed, as of all presidents of COMICA, a special representative of civil society who cooperate with civil society and try to increase the civil society's impact in the OBSE region. Speakers before me have spoken about the crisis inside OBSE, Russia's war against Ukraine. It's there, and we know when it's a war, when it's an aggression, there is a limited space for civil society. But on the other hand, let me tell you, I have seen civil society in Ukraine, how they work, how they act to support each other, how they act to support friends, neighbors, those who are in need. I have also seen here in Poland, when I visit refugee center, how the Polish civil society support Ukrainian refugees. I have seen the same in Moldova, and it shows the importance of civil society also when it comes to human rights, when it comes to people to assist each other. I'm sure that working together, it means empowering civil society. And I think the declaration you have adapted to, I will read it very carefully. It shows also the willingness and activity inside the civil society to cooperate. So let's continue to cooperate. Let's continue to strengthen the civil society, not strengthen with telling from the political side what we should do, but strengthen in the way of respect for each other's people. Congratulations on this. Thank you.
And one more speaker for us is Kayrat Abdurrahmanov, who is the High Commissioner of National Minorities.
Dear ministers, dear representatives of civil society, distinguished colleagues, thank you for your invitation to participate in this parallel civil society conference. And this important event is a hallmark of OBSE ministerial meeting, and it is my pleasure and honor to be with you. Before I proceed, I want to acknowledge that last year's final outcome document, as well as the document of this year, was presented as last year by the future Nobel Peace Prize winner. And it is indeed a recognition of the important role civil society plays in upholding peace, human rights and democracy. In the interest of time, I will immediately address the declaration presented to us today. The declaration acknowledges numerous challenges that OBSE is facing now with a look into the future and what we can do to address the challenges. Despite the difficult circumstances in the OBSE region, in the war against Ukraine, that has been also addressed extensively in the declaration, I appreciate the open and earnest dialogue that civil society actors initiated. At the same time, I want to emphasize that it is in this such a deeply divided state of affairs, OBSE remains the only platform for cooperation, dialogue and security in the increasingly antagonistic geopolitical context that we find ourselves in this year, and I would like to recall what Honorable Secretary General Smith pointed out to for a short intervention that we see is striving for the future. And I want to remind you that together with you, and I see many of those representatives of civil society, we managed in 2010 to have not only 3 preparatory conferences of the civil society, which I attended, also such a moment. But we also organized a parallel civil society summit, as you remember, last summer. This Astana summit and Astana commemorative declaration, in fact, became possible purely due to such a robust contribution on behalf of the civil society, participating states as well as the Parliament Assembly of the OBSE. And that's why I believe that in spite of all the aforementioned challenges, we should be ambitious enough and put forward some very ambitious goals and objectives in front of us. Civil society organizations represent the conscience of our society as such, are able to act on behalf of communities they represent and liaise with authorities on their behalf. That is why within my mandate I stress the importance of interacting civil society. My staff and I consider civil society instrumental to our analytical and programmatic activities and record the full cycle partnerships, consultations, and collaboration with civil society, including national minorities, women, youth, human rights defenders, local peace leaders, and community groups are indispensable for the fulfillment of the mandate of the High Commissioner on National Minorities, for which I am so grateful. I want also to recall that last year, the declaration also points to information from civil society on early warning signs from broader civil society not reaching HCMM in a systematic manner. Call for formal ways and mechanisms to forward relevant information. Since that declaration, my staff and I regularly include meetings and consultations with civil society in our outreach, visits and thematic work. Since then, we have widened and improved those channels, intensifying our communication both ways. With regard to this year's declaration, I take note of the point of minorities. From my side, I continue to witness, including in the last 9 months, the relevance of minority issues to international peace and security. On the one hand, we have seen how minority issues can be instrumentalized for political agendas with devastating consequences. On the other hand, we have become increasingly aware of how much investing in integration and social cohesion can prove to be a winning strategy for conflict prevention. With regard to the latter, I will continue to rely on support and cooperation with civil society actors. And I also noticed that quite some regions in the OBSE area been mentioned in the text of declaration. I want to tell you that we are wider enough than only those who are in the declaration. I want to remind you to make a quotation from the outcomes of the visit, of one of the visits of the UN Special Rapporteur on National Minorities to one of the democracies to the west of Vienna. He mentioned that millions of them, especially minorities, facing growing inequality, discrimination, and even exclusion, facing dramatic increases in hate speech and hate crimes. So we should take a look wider, because our organization is an organization of 57 participating states. And I am so glad that together with our institutions, we are organizing a conference on the 12th of December, where obviously you will be one of the most active participants. I want to welcome the Civic Solidarity Platform and the broader civil society they represent for their contribution to generating a dialogue today, for their expressed willingness to, with the incoming chairperson, interested states and the OBSE institutions both, making the OBSE more effective and capable of adequately responding to the current crisis and new challenges. So let's be ambitious, let's strive for the future, and let's strengthen our beloved organization, the OBSE. Thank you very much.
Thank you all other policy leaders for your comments, for your attention, for all of the recommendation and documentation. We're really grateful that you remembered our declaration. We are working really hard every year for them. And at the end of our meetings, we first of all want to really say thanks to Polish chairman in office, because whole year we feel really great support and really close collaboration. So, and like your hospitality is here, it's grateful. Thank you again. And I'm sorry that we are delayed, but can we have a few minutes just to make a group photo? And another is very useful. Thank you.